بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين حبيب إله العالمين أبي القاسم المصطفى محمد على أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين لا سيما بقية الله في العالمين ثم اللعنة الدائمة على أعدائهم أجمعين من الآن إلى قيام يوم الدين. أما بعد، قال الله في محكم كتابه: أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم، بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ومن يطع الله ورسوله فأولئك مع الذين أنعم الله عليهم من النبيين والصديقين والشهداء والصالحين وحسن أولئك رفيقا. For the hastening in the return of the beloved Imam of the time, recite the salawat. Say another salawat, Condolences to the Imam of the time on the shahadat of his grandfather, Hazrat Sayyid al-Shuhada, the master of the martyrs, and his companions, and his sons, and his relatives. عظم الله أجورنا وأجوركم بمصابنا بالحسين عليه السلام وجرك الله يا صاحب الزمان على مصيبة جدك. I started a series of talk last night with you on the lessons from Ashura. To be with Imam Hussein alayhi salam in this world, to copy his lifestyle. How can we take lessons from Imam Hussein alayhi salam and his behavior, his lifestyle in the day of Ashura, and become a real Husseini? We come to Husseiniyyah for what? To become Husseini. Who is Husseini? To know who is Husseini, we should know who is Hussein. And after knowing who Hussein alayhi salam was, then we should come to compare our lifestyle with him. If our lifestyle is compatible with the lifestyle of Imam Hussein alayhi salam, then we are also Husseini. Otherwise, we are not Husseini. We are imitating, or we are pretending to be a Husseini. We are just trying, and that is also valuable. In this market, in this arena, in the market of love to Imam Hussein alayhi salam, even pretending is acceptable, because that is a beginning for coming to action. Inshallah, later I will speak about buka. This is another lesson we take from the lifestyle of Imam Hussein alayhi salam, and I will explain it later, inshallah, in details. But man baka, aw abka, aw tabaka lil Hussein alayhi salam, according to the hadith from Ma'asum, wajaba lahu al-jannah. Bihisht, heaven, becomes compulsory on him. What is baka? Baka means to cry out of understanding for him. What is abka? To make others cry for Imam Hussein alayhi salam after giving him a true understanding, a real understanding from Imam Hussein alayhi salam. Aw tabaka. What is tabaka? Tabaki, which is the gerund infinitive of the tabaka, which is verb. Tabaki means to pretend crying. This is one of the meanings of the bab and form of tafa'ul in Arabic, to pretend. Tabaka, here also, because why is it good? Why is it something which makes us deserve heaven? Because even if we are pretending, this is a beginning to understand. In tabaki, in pretending, no one has a true understanding. He doesn't have a true understanding of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. But if that is a preface, a prerequisite to an understanding to Imam Hussein alayhi salam, and then after understanding, trying to practice his lifestyle, then the prerequisite and preface of wajib is also wajib. If making wudu is wajib, but for making wudu you need water, so you don't have water, you have to buy some water. For making wudu, buying water becomes wajib. To understand Imam Hussein alayhi salam, you should start from somewhere. Even if from pretending, even if from coming to his majalis, even without a good understanding. Tonight, I want to address one of the lessons that we can take from Ashura. And inshallah, even this simple presence that I'm speaking about myself, I have in the majlis of Imam Hussein alayhi salam, will be a beginning for myself to inshallah change my life. For every single person in this majlis, presence in the majlis of Imam Hussein alayhi salam should be a beginning, should be a changing point. Otherwise, there is a very little point in attending the majalis if we don't understand. And then after understanding, if we don't take any action, years come and go, we come to the majalis of Imam Hussein alayhi salam, and if there is no change in our lifestyle, we are not Husseini. The goal is not attained. The lesson we want to take from Ashura tonight is Imam Hussein alayhi salam's trustworthiness. Al-amana was-sadaqa that Imam Hussein alayhi salam had. In a verse of Quran we have in Surah, in Quran we have وَمَنْ يُطِعِ اللَّهِ وَرَسُولَهُ وَالرَّسُولُ, whoever obeys Allah and the Messenger, فَأُولَٰئِكَ مَعَ الَّذِينَ أَنْعَمَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِمْ مِنَ النَّبِيِّينَ وَالصِّدِّيقِينَ وَالشُّهَدَاءِ وَالصَّالِحِينَ وَحَسُنَ أُولَٰئِكَ رَفِيقًا. Whoever obeys Allah and His Messenger, فَأُولَٰئِكَ مَعَ الَّذِينَ أَنْعَمَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِمْ مِنَ النَّبِيِّينَ. They are with those Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has bestowed His favor of the prophets, the steadfast affirmers of truth, the martyrs, and the righteous, and excellent are those as companions. وَحَسُنَ أُولَٰئِكَ رَفِيقًا. The point in this verse of Quran is that you see those whom Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is praising in this verse of Quran are first Nabiyyin, the prophets. Whoever follows Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, obeys Allah, he will be with the prophets. They have been appreciated and given a special place here as the leaders of the mankind, Nabiyyin. After Nabiyyin, you don't see their best followers, you don't see their successors, you don't see such and such. What you see was Siddiqeen. Siddiqeen are the first and the highest group of people after the prophets to be admired by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Quran, to be next to them in the grade, in the level, in the highness of level. And then Shuhada, and then Salihin, and then the martyrs, and then after martyrs, the righteous people. They are the best of the friends. If you understand, they are the best of friends. Imam Hussein alayhi salam is the best, and when we mean Imam Hussein alayhi salam, we name any of Ahlul Bayt, we name all the 14 infallibles. Why? Because كُلُّنَا نُورٌ وَاحِدٌ, according to a hadith from one of them, we are same light. He is the best friend. حَسُنَ أُولَٰئِكَ رَفِيقًا. He is the best friend, and a lesson for us to be best friend for others. Tonight, in this very short time, I want to address to some parts of the life of the Holy Prophet of Islam. If I find time, then Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam, and then Imam al-Hussein alayhi salam, as an example of trustworthiness. As-Sidaqah wal-Amanah. Look at the Holy Prophet of Islam. I want to bring a couple of lessons from his life, from his holy life. The Holy Prophet of Islam, after leaving Mecca to Medina, after being forced to leave Mecca because he knew they are going to kill him, he told his companions and those who had to stay after him in Mecca that all the belongings that people have left with me should be returned to them. All of you know Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam was called trustworthy even before his prophethood. If I want to make the lesson more practical, let me say it like this. Tonight's lesson, trustworthiness. If I want to have a better understanding, bring a better understanding to your mind. The sacred goal does not justify compromise, does not justify or compromise the means to reach it. هدف وسیله را توجیه نمی کند. Look at the Holy Prophet of Islam. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. We have not sent you down to the mankind but to be mercy. And then in other verses, to be guidance for them. In other verses, to be teacher for them, to purify them. What a holy goal. What a sacred aim. To help people achieve salvation Okay, could he do whatever he could, whatever possible? Or no, he should have used holy means and tools to guide people, not by any type of means. He said, no, everything remained and people have trusted me. They have trusted trustworthy. They should be returned to them. I don't want to have, although there is no respect in our Sharia, there is no respect for the belongings of the pagans in an Islamic territory, not here. There is no respect. Lughata, whatever you find, you should give it back to its owner. That is for Muslims. He said, no, everything should be back. Another part of his holy life, you see, when his baby Ibrahim passed away, a solar eclipse happened. All of you have heard. People started saying, look, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this is a sign for the prophethood of the prophet. Look, even the sun disappeared, for the greatness of the calamity happened to the Prophet of Islam. The Holy Prophet of Islam here could, at least he could stay silent, saying nothing. Not only he didn't say, yes, look at this sign and this is a sign for my prophethood and you should obey me. Not only he didn't say that, not only he didn't stay silent, but he spoke against this gossip that people, some of the believers started saying that this is a greatness for the prophethood of our prophet. The Holy Prophet of Islam started speaking against it. No, it has nothing to do with my prophethood. Solar eclipse happens for ordinary and normal causes that the people of that time could not understand. Otherwise, he would have explained it for them. He said, no, it happens for normal things. It has nothing to do with the death of my son. For the guidance, he didn't use non-holy, non-sacred means. Even silence. Look at Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam. After the death of the second caliph, the second caliph, before passing away, he appointed a council, 6 people from the companions of the Holy Prophet of Islam. And then you see in this part of the history that he appointed them to vote, to choose 2 people from among them, among themselves, and vote for one. And whoever was elected, he should be the next caliph. I don't want to argue about this type of appointing successor, which was much different from the previous ones. But after choosing Amir al-Mu'mineen as one of those 2 candidates to become the next caliph, the people, those companions, the other companions, they said, look, we vote for you, O Ali, but we have one condition. You should follow Quran in your rulership and the conduct and the sunnah of the last 2 caliphs. What could Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam do? If it was me and you, what would have done? Okay, yes, I'll do, no problem. And then later, we could do something else. Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam didn't even accept this. He said, no. I will act according to Quran, the Sunnah of the Holy Prophet of Islam, not the last two caliphs. And he was not elected. For the sake of guidance, he didn't compromise, he didn't justify the ugly means. Look at Imam al-Hussein alayhi salam. Imam Hussein alayhi salam در طول مسیر، در وقتی که به کربلا رسیدن، آقا میتونستند خب مثل بقیه افراد که به جنگ میرن در منطقه درگیر بشن، یا پیروز یا شکست، و بعد از پیروزی منطقه رو ترک کنن، بعد از شکست هم اگر انسان شهید شد خب در اون منطقه خاک میشه، یه جایی بالاخره مردم خاکش میکنن. حضرت سید الشهدا علیه السلام منطقه رو، اون منطقه‌ای که آقا میدانست بر اساس علم الهی که قرار اونجا شهید بشه و بعدها زوار او به زیارتش برن، اون منطقه رو خرید که مطمئن باشه حق کسی ضایع نمیشه. این چقدر درس بزرگی است. من و شما که در این حسینیه میایم و میریم، برای آمدن اینجا ماشینمون رو پارک میکنیم یه جایی که راه مردم رو سد میکنه. گاهی توجه یا داریم یا نداریم فرقی نمیکنه، هر دوتاش زشته، هر دوتاش حسینی نیست. میایم خدمت میکنیم، فکر میکنیم حالا چون داریم خدمت میکنیم میتونیم حالا اسراف کنیم. من شنیدم دیدم ها، میگن اصلا آب مهریه حضرت زهرا سلام الله علیها است، بریز بره. با اسراف میخوایم جلسات رو پیش ببریم. میاییم برای هر کار خیری که ما در نظر داریم، بعضی از ما گوینده ها، حتی مداها، روزه هایی میخونن که خودشون هم اگه ازشون بپرسید که آیا این واقعیت داره، میگه نمیدونم. بدون تحقیق هر روزه‌ای، هر شعری، اینها حسینی نیست. راه امام حسین علیه السلام با صداقت پیش میره. روزه‌ای که وجود داره واقعا اتفاق افتاده بر اساس کتاب‌های مقتل، انسان اون رو نقل بکنه. حالا یا دیگران دلشون میشکنه یا دلشون نمیشکنه، هدف وسیله رو توجیه نمیکنه. در مقابل این دستگاه، حالا من حیفم میاد گریز نذارم به حضرت مسلم. حضرت مسلم علیه السلام داستانشو نقل کردم براتون. حضرت مسلم علیه السلام یه جایی پیش اومد در خانه هانی، ابن زیاد آمد ایادت مسلم علیه السلام. اومد ایادت، از قبل قرار گذاشته بودن که اگر من سرفه کردم شما از پشت پرده بیا بیرون و ابن زیاد رو به درک واصل کن. هرچه هانی سرفه کرد، هرچه کرد، حضرت مسلم از پشت پرده خارج نشد که جان ابن زیاد رو بگیره. اون هم مشکوک شد، از خانه خارج شد ابن زیاد. بعد از اینکه او رفت آمد پرسید، هانی از حضرت مسلم پرسید خب چرا شما کاری نکردی؟ عرض کرد، فرمود حضرت مسلم که من یاد حدیثی از پیامبر افتادم که جوان مرد ترور نمیکنه، بدون اطلاع کسی شمشیر روش نمیکشه. اون که به جنگ نیامده بود، اون اومده بود ایادت شما. جوان مردی رو ببینید، امانت رو ببینید، صداقت رو ببینید. اینو باید درس بگیرید. این باید سبک زندگی ما باشه. یزید در مقابل این جریان برای رسیدن به اهدافش هر کاری کرد. حتی حاضر شد طفل 3 ساله حضرت سیدالشهدا علیه السلام رو در خرابه های شام به روش بسیار رقتباری شهید کنه. السلام علیک یا بنت الحسین یا مظلومه یا رقیه، خوش آمدی شدی شب بابا، مگو چرا شد ویران منزلم بابا، تو آفتاب منی یاز ابر خون، هر بار نگاه می کنی و می بری دلم بابا، نیمه های شب خرابه شام، یه وقت طفل 3 ساله ابی عبدالله ببینن به گریه افتاده، بلند بلند گریه میکنه. آمدن زنهای خرابه، زنهای موجود در خرابه آمدند، دور 3 ساله رو گرفتن. طفل 3 ساله خواب ابی عبدالله رو دیده بود، از گریه 3 ساله زنهای حرم به گریه افتادن. صدای شیون و ناله بلند شد، صدای شیون زنها به قصر ملعون رسید. گفت من میدونم صدای این دختر رو چطور ساکت کنم. دستور داد سر ابی عبدالله روی تشت قرار دادن، روی تشت رو پوشاندن. ارباب مقاتل نوشتن عمش زینب خودش رو در مقابل مأموران قرار داد، با توسل به زور تشت رو وارد خرابه کردن. همچین که تشت رو در مقابل زید رقیه قرار دادن، شروع کرد به گریه. من پدرم رو میخوام، من طلب غذا نکردم. یه وقت براش پرده رو کنار زدن، یه وقت دید سر بریده ابی عبدالله در مقابلشه، شروع کرد با سر بریده گرد دل کردن. بابا من الذی خلبک به دمائک، بابا به من بگو که محاسنت رو با خونت سرخ کرده. من الذی ایتمنی علی صغر سنی، بابا به من بگو در این سن کم 3 ساله این دخترت رو کی یتیم کرده؟ اینقدر با پدر درد دل کرد. یه وقت ببینن 3 ساله یه طرف افتاد، سر ابی عبدالله یه طرف افتاد. رقیه دختر 3 ساله جان به جان آفرین تسلیم کرد. همه بگید یا حسین یا حسین الذين ظلموا أي منقلب ينقلبون